Today's topic is one we've seen all over TikTok, Facebook, and Reddit. Pretty much everywhere. People swear that pregnancy isn't just physically different, it can be spiritually different too. Hey y'all, and welcome back to When the Queen is Set Up. My name is Leanne.
My name is Jasmine, and if you're new here, we are cousins, best friends, and sisters.
You name it, we claim it. Join us as we laugh, cry, and occasionally lose our minds trying to juggle motherhood, relationships, and this thing called life.
It's real talk, a little chaotic, but tons of laughs along the way. So grab your wine and buckle up. Oh.
We do it all the time. At this point, it's our signature. Hello, Queen.
Hi, babies. How are y'all?
How's life?
Man, life is getting busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What got you fucked up this week? Fed up, fucked up.
One and the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
What got you fed up this week?
Your goddaughter?
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
I mean, today was the icing on the cake.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up around 6:45, sweating, hot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I so happened to just turn, and she's right there up under me. So I was like, hey, go get in your bed. She goes back to her room, and it goes downhill from there.
Mm.
She starts crying. I get up. I'm like, dude, be quiet. Because if you wake people up, you're going to get in trouble. Like, I'm already irritated. So I'm like, I already sit you up. Let's go ahead and do your hair. And I did the little top braids or whatever and got the back out so it could be curly. Terrell ends up waking up.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Girl, downhill from there. Before the doctor's appointment, we took a nap. Woke up, heard her getting yelled at. Yeah.
Speaking of, you know.
And she know better.
Basically.
So what about you?
Girl, you know what? I'm fed up with baby daddies and being a baby mama.
Same.
I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with my baby daddy. I'm fed up with y'all's baby daddies. I'm fed up with everybody's baby daddy. Yeah. Because where's the accountability?
Oh my God.
Speaking of baby daddies, have you or someone you know ever experienced something during pregnancy that couldn't be really explained?
I feel like everyone, yeah, I'm not supposed to answer that. But everyone.
I definitely have.
Yeah, I have to.
We
And my mama, literally everybody and their mama. Today we are going to be talking about some crazy pregnancy stories or encounters, basically.
It's going to be a fun episode. I'm excited. The plan is definitely to talk about encounters while pregnant and what we experienced, what we seen, our family experienced, and what y'all experienced. Because we want to get into some videos and some comments.
Include you.
Yes, please. Let us know down below in the comments. Yes, hit our DMs up. Anyways, what experiences have you experienced in your pregnancy? Any at all?
Honestly, I just had like very, very vivid dreams.
Okay, yeah.
So, I don't really remember them.
Okay.
But, Liv is fucking sick, so that was like 7 years ago. But I do recall having some crazy vivid dreams, even like, I feel like I've even talked to you about some of them before.
Yeah, for sure. And then like, what's crazy is, speaking of dreams, when someone usually finds out that they're pregnant, it's because somebody had a dream. Well, at least in my family, because mama, grandmama, great-grandmama, every time they was dreaming of somebody having some fish or going fishing or eating
fish, yes.
Yeah, somebody pregnant.
Oh my God.
Somebody is pregnant, and God, please, let it be somebody else other than us. Amen. Amen.
We are going to just talk about some common beliefs about babies and being pregnant and pregnancy and the spiritual part of that, right? Mm-hmm. So one is babies can see spirits, which I 100% agree with. They definitely can. I feel like that looking shit, They see something like,
definitely
and all
someone.
babies do that.
Mm-hmm.
What is you looking at?
Yeah, exactly. They be saying that the baby can't see your face, all they can see is shadows or shapes, and I believe that one.
I believe they see the world as it really is. Yes. Until we see, I feel like this ain't really what, I don't know. I feel like our version of the reality isn't what it's supposed to be. But I feel like when fresh babies are coming out and they're, looking and doing all that, they're seeing the world for what it really is.
Well, you also have to, think about, like, they're fresh babies, so they're coming from a reality that was, like, all-knowing. Like, you know what I mean? Before we even give birth, I feel like the soul doesn't attach to the body. I'm getting into something too deep, I'm sorry. But the soul doesn't really attach to the body until it comes through the canal. Right. The portal.
No, that's...
Yeah. So, like, the baby is coming from the universe into this body and all-knowing. And
so it's more like, what the fuck
right,
is this?
Like, you done dropped me
Okay, that makes so much sense, especially with the faces that they be making, like...
Absolutely, still closer to that realm, and so, like, they're probably seeing all types of dimensions, all type of information, just not able to articulate it. In my mind, that's what makes sense.
No, but that does make sense, though.
Yeah, like, they fresh, like, and that's why I feel like women that are pregnant or women that have just recently had their children are so sustainable to, like, spirits or other entities being so close to them, because everybody's trying to get that position, like, they want, you know what I mean?
And that's why everyone's trying to, that's what,
it's all crazy. Right. Yeah, it's very, very crazy. Okay, so number 2, pregnant women become more intuitive. So we were just talking about the dreams, and how clear and descriptive our dreams be when we're pregnant.
I've seen a lot say that they are the future. Like, pregnancy dreams are basically the future.
That's a fact.
Or something like in the past that you needed to know.
Facts. I agree to that.
And I'm
statement.
like,
yeah, because all the dreams that I was having was spot on. It was either my spirit or my ancestors telling me what I need to know.
Yeah.
Or, telling me what I need to do to prepare. So I agree. I definitely agree to that. That's crazy.
Yeah. See, that's so crazy because I feel like a lot of mine were like, let go. Stop talking. Stop dealing with this. Stop doing this. Stop. I feel like that's what a lot of mine
did I listen?
From. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother situation.
Oh,
but I feel Number 3.
Together.
Animals know people are pregnant before, or animals know before you do that you're pregnant or whatever. Yes, I feel like Lola knew.
My baby. She definitely did. Because she was all up underneath me. And she didn't want nobody near me.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Didn't care.
Yeah.
No F's. Goodbye. Who are you?
Yeah. She was, yeah.
Yeah.
That was her baby.
Definitely know. Yeah. And then they're so protective. So, dreams have special meanings during pregnancy.
Yes.
Why do you always come back to the dreams?
Because that's what it is. Because every pregnant person, I feel like, has dreams. Everyone experiences the crazy dreams and stuff with pregnancy. It's not just like, I don't know.
Even if you're not necessarily tapped into your spiritual body or your knowing, you're still going to have like some crazy intuitive dreams or something that's just like comes to you and you be like, wow. I didn't think about that.
To get into some videos.
Yes,
because we love videos.
Yes.
The baby eater. When I was 5 months pregnant, I lived in a trailer park surrounded by neighbors, and to the right of me was a woman named Miss Kim, who was Filipino, and her husband, Mr. John, who was a white man. I was 19, and they were in their early 60s, and they were so wise. They were always coming over with food and offering advice, especially when she found out I was pregnant. She would say, "You and baby need to eat." She kept me fed 24/7. She didn't want me doing anything while pregnant. If she saw me doing something like heavy lifting, she would come take over. One day, I look out the window, and I see Miss Kim pouring corns out on the front porch and the doorsteps, and I asked her why she was doing that. She said it was for the spirits, and towards the end of the month, we'll gather them up and give them to the neighborhood kids. I mean, tons of change, probably over $100 that she would give away away every month. Around 6 months pregnant, I started having these really vivid nightmares about this big monster trying to get in the house and take my unborn baby. One of these monsters was big and had half a body. It looked like the top half had been ripped away from the bottom half. There wasn't no butt or legs. It was only a head, shoulders, torso with a spine hanging out and big wings, and it flew around like that. Usually it had fat wings, but sometimes it had angel wings. It just depended on the nightmare. The worst part was I would dream that this thing would perch on the side of the trailer and stick its needle-like nose through the wall and pierce my belly and suck the baby out and eat it. And I could see this happening, but I couldn't move. I was like paralyzed. Sometimes I would wake up with that feeling on the back of my neck like it was standing right there. I felt like it was so close to me. These nightmares got so bad that I went to the doctor and they prescribed me Ambien, but I was too scared to take it because Ambien is a very strong medication, so I never took it. I went to Miss Kim to ask her what I could take that would be safe for the baby because she had a lot of knowledge on herbal remedies. I told her what I'd been dreaming about. She said that's a meningol or a meningol. I can't pronounce it, but either way, it's a baby eater. It steals a baby from your womb. I know I butchered that word. It's been so long since I've heard it, so feel free to correct me in the comments. She said that needle you saw is not its nose, that's its tongue. That's how it sucks the baby out of you, and it uses that to pierce through walls and ceilings to get to you. But what was crazy to me was how she could explain my nightmares to me without me even telling her because she knew exactly what this was and what it was after. She said I can ease some of the nightmares, but they won't completely go away, but we will have to do some things to protect the baby and scare this thing off. So she goes to the feed store and gets 2 big giant bags of pure salt and brings it home and pours it all the way around the trailer, every doorway, window, even threw it on the roof. And she gets a bunch of garlic.
Okay.
So it's doing some things and it's kind of weird.
Not y'all don't want us to talk about the baby eater.
Right.
Or what's the baby eater?
Oh.
Okay.
Did you see that?
I'm about to cry. Girl.
Nah, we cool with that one.
Alright, so yeah, that was,
That was crazy.
Agreed. We don't need to see that.
The baby.
Where'd you get that from?
Fucking TikTok.
Girl, I ain't see that. That didn't come on my timeline. Yeah,
I rebuke that now none of it's working.
The Lord. Anyone else keep seeing shadow people when they were close to delivering? Or is this a sign it's my time to go? Could be ancestors, spirit guides, or angels watching over you. We may perceive them as black figures or shadows at first glance.
I think about it. There was somebody watching me, but I always put it to me having eyes tattooed on me.
You did say that.
Yeah. It was her. Now that I emote her and I kind of understand a little bit more and got into that a little bit more, it was her. Yeah. I got freaking. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
I swear I saw figures in the corner of my eye majority of my pregnancy. A lot. And when I looked, none was there. And it was so weird. But I just brushed it off. Anybody else? On God. Because when that shadow figure went around that corner, I was like, ain't nobody else here with me, so.
Yeah, but we also, we were alone I want to say a majority of the time, but a lot of the time we were alone during our pregnancies. When he was at work or, I had that little break from when he wasn't there and my mom wasn't there, that was, okay, I'm not here alone, but I'm here alone.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, yeah.
That's crazy too. Yes, I heard that when a mother is about to give birth, she's crossing the other side back and forth to bring her baby. So it's people from the other side or loved ones crossing to visit before the change.
Okay.
Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy. Oh my God.
Bruh, that just took my mind to during birth, because I swear I will I swear I will live and die on this hill. I was not here on this physical plane when I was during that birthing situation.
I believe it.
Bro, I always, the very first thing I said was man, I wasn't here. I feel like I was in a different universe because.
And I also feel like that is because you were also at home.
Yeah. Maybe.
I feel like we're not supposed to be at the hospital.
100%.
We're not supposed to be at the hospital. We're not supposed to be on those drugs, because when I tell you, I'm dramatic as fuck. Mm-hmm. And when I'm I can deal with pain, but once I'm past my pain tolerance, I'm done. I'm going to make it seem like I'm dying.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave me fentanyl when I was in the hospital. Yeah, when I was having Liv, they gave me fentanyl. And it was so crazy, bro. I didn't even want to touch my daughter. Like, I was so fucking high that they thought that I would have broke her neck. Because she was like out head first already. She was already out head first, and they said if I would have moved my leg any type of way, I would have snapped her neck. Yeah. I don't think that's the way you should bring someone into this world.
I definitely agree. And not even on like medicine or like just the medical sense of it. I feel like the lights are too bright in the hospitals.
Yes.
And death is too prominent in the hospitals because, like, where do all those spirits go? Like,
they're still there.
You know what I mean? They have to still be there. They're lingering around. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. We're going to have to put that on the books because that's a whole nother.
That's what, and that was just, that alone turned me off because I don't want my child to be
around that.
Yeah, drugged when I'm
because
coming
they
out.
see it.
I want him to be able to open his eye. Man, Jabril he came out the canal with his eyes open for real, like looking like, where am I? Like, this is new.
That's amazing,
bro. It was a whole different.
And I low-key like feel bad because I will never have another baby in the hospital, or like if I am, it won't be under the amount of drugs that I was under when I was at where I gave birth to her. I don't want no smoke from nobody, so I'm not going to say where, but I will never do that ever again. And I feel like I kind of robbed me and her of that first experience. Yeah. Because of that, you know. So
there was a disconnect on because you was out of body. Yeah. And so she came into the world out of body as well, kind of, if you think about it.
I mean, yeah.
Because whatever you get, baby get.
Yeah.
So, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was so mad at my mom and her dad. I'm not gonna lie, because those was the only two people in that room with me, and they let that happen.
Man, Liv came in with a vengeance. Okay.
Yeah.
A full snowstorm.
Man, it was literally. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. It was literally a snowstorm, and I was so mad at everybody because it was so. I didn't know, and they had me in a room with no window. Yeah, which was another.
That's another thing.
Yeah, there was a room with no. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. These hospitals, they built for something different.
Video. What is this? Number 3?
Spiritual things, ghosts, paranormal energies. You're right in between the veil. Like, you're so walking that, and because of that, you are very much a target for those types of energies and things that attach themselves to you. Into paranormal stuff, spiritual things, anything like that, then stick around because I have a story for you that is very scary. This was 12 years ago. My husband and I moved into our first place together. We were expecting my first daughter, and I was about 6.
Turn it off.
So clearly, videos weren't messing with us. And that was our sign. That was a sign for us. We still gonna post where it stopped though. We got y'all. But if it don't let us finish, then it didn't let us finish. Their names will be in there. You can look it up yourself. So we're gonna go to comments.
Yes.
The first one I have is my grandma, before she died, said that she was surrounded by her granddaughters in heaven. Then the next 5 of us had girls.
You know what's crazy?
That's crazy.
That is crazy. A lot of people say that, like, your loved ones that have already passed on, like, greet you with your baby. Yeah. Like, you know, protect the baby until they deliver it to you. Isn't that so beautiful, though?
And you got to think, because, like how you said, the babies are, as souls, like, out there by themselves before they go through the canal. So that your ancestors... I just lived today because I knew we were doing that. I was like, you chose me to be your parent? She was like, yes, of course, mommy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, you didn't. And she was like, yes, I did. There were a lot of mommies. I chose you. All right. Done with conversation. Come on back to reality, baby.
That's what.
I can't do this. I thought I could, but I can't.
Wow, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So another comment says... Girl, I can top this. LOL. While pregnant and before I knew the gender, I got to meet my son in my dream and relive that exact dream when he was 6 months old. He sent me a memory from the future, and I lived every scene of that dream in real life. Detail for detail. The most magical experience of my life. Don't even get me started. My past grandfather handing him to me the week I conceived, and my grandfather handing me a bouquet of blue balloons the morning of my gender reveal.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Now we were just talking about that. That is amazing.
My eyes are watering. That is crazy. Holy shoot. Okay, this is an episode for y'all, okay? For us. Okay.
Literally.
One that said 2 of my babies came in my dreams before they were even born, which is crazy because did I not tell you that I had a dream of a little girl with 2 curly puff balls. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Weird. And from then we knew I was having a girl, and I tried to deny it all the way through. Mm-hmm. Okay. I dreamed that my mom, deceased, told me I was pregnant with a son. I took a test. I was pregnant. My son was born later that year. I had a dream on my mom's birthday, March 25th. My son was born November 25th of the same year. My mom told me he was on the way. So, on her mom's birthday, she had a dream of her mom telling her that her baby boy was on the way.
That is crazy.
And he came the 25th of November. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, goosebumps. Because we know, it's not that we're just hearing these stories. We know we've lived through this.
Wow.
Yeah. So, always.
So amazing. Rapid fire questions.
We got a jar now. It's only going to go up from here, guys.
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll get a whole fucked situation, okay?
Amen.
You want to go first or you want to go first?
It doesn't matter. Whatever works. Okay. Let's go.
All right. My question says, do you think pregnancy dreams are just hormones, or could they be something? We've already discussed they are something. Mm-hmm. They definitely are something, and they are probably the future coming to you, someone trying to tell you something, anything.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a mixture of the hormones as well, but we said, we already discussed all that.
Right. Yeah, I was about to say, that's the one. That's the one for you.
Come on, pop out. Would you stay in a house that people claimed was haunted if you were pregnant? I kind of did, and it was 10 out of 10 don't recommend, because that was something else. But I mean, overall, I felt like I was protected and nothing happened to me or my baby. So
yeah, I feel like you are a very protected spirit.
Absolutely, my ancestors don't play about me.
Yeah,
and neither does the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never that part. What we got? Oh, we got something stuck together.
Yeah. Okay. Not you took it. You supposed to do the one that popped out.
Oh. If you experience something paranormal while pregnant, would you tell people or keep it to yourself? Honestly, I feel like if I did experience something, I might have kept it, because I don't remember do you ever remember me telling you anything crazy? Because you or her, Miss Scarf and Robe, would have been the ones that I told. But like I said, I think it was only dreams and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think anything paranormal. But yeah, to answer the question, because I didn't even answer it. To answer the question, yeah, I probably would tell you or my mother.
It took me a long time to admit it to myself, because I was like, that's not what I said or seen. Because I didn't even tell nobody until after the fact. Because what the hell? If your child told you they were talking to someone you couldn't see, what would be your first reaction? Obviously, to believe them. Mm-hmm. And I would want to know who you talk to. Mm-hmm. Because Yeah,
Cool.
let me know. Yeah, tell me what they
Are
look
you
like.
safe?
What they look like, what they wearing, all the things I need to know. How did you feel when they approached you? All the
That
things.
part. I feel like with Liv, like I said, I don't really remember anything while I was pregnant, but you know, my grandma passed like right like when she was like 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a bunch of like weird stuff like that. Like she would see my grandma everywhere, and I'd be like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Liv,
I can't do this.
Liv is just very spiritual though. Like she's very.
She is. She knows about I never said anything to her about the witching hour. She knows about the witching hour. What's something people always say to pregnant women that gets on your nerves? No. That touch your belly shit, even though that's not really a part of
something to say.
But yeah, that touch your belly shit, don't say that. Don't ask that.
When people ask like your due date or like when you're gonna name the baby.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's a little
extra.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like that's like a monitoring spirit. Like why do you want to know all the details of my child? Like because people can find out that information. Who me?
Yes.
Ooh.
No, that's a good thing. Okay, I never thought about that.
Yeah, because why you want to know my information? Like, what kind of heck she trying to put on me or my child? Because I got trust issues. I don't trust not a soul.
I had a lot of people offer to hold my baby. Like,
that's
random strangers.
Another thing.
Like, when I'd be out going to the gas station or anything, like, oh, while I was pregnant, I was at a gas station and I was getting the money from the guy. And he was like, oh, you're having a girl. And I wasn't even showing. Like, I didn't even look like I was pregnant. So
or like that pregnancy glow kind of situation. I know it's a compliment, but like, I don't know. People be trying to take your energy, child.
Yeah.
You gotta protect you and yours at all times.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
I never thought about that like that. I always thought it was weird that people always like wanted to hold Olivia. Always wanted to hold
her. But babies
her.
in general, like, they always want to come hold your child and be all over your face and want to kiss on your baby. Get the fuck out of here.
Don't touch my daughter.
And another thing is, like, people that want to come to the hospital, like, after you have the child.
Yeah.
I don't understand that either. Like, you don't be around my life at all, but you want to be here.
When my grandma said she didn't want to come to the hospital, that she'd wait until when Olivia was
a little older.
When I allowed Olivia to go outside is when my grandmother said, bring her over. That meant something.
Mm-hmm. Do you think pregnancy makes women more spiritually connected? Why or why not? 100%. 110%. Yeah. I definitely agree to that. Just because, like we said in the episode earlier, like, the veil is extremely thin when it comes to bringing a new soul earthbound. So, yeah, we definitely tapped in. And a lot of spirits are around us all the time. Like, spirits are around us right now. We just can't necessarily see them or physically feel a connection. But when we're pregnant or bringing a soul earthbound, I feel like we're more in tune to seeing that frequency or that realm or whatever the case may be. So 110%.
Yeah, I feel like just babies that bringing that baby in, kids, like all of that is just so sensitive to that spirit world. Like the video I was talking to you earlier about, was there's this lady, she was a school teacher and she was in kindergarten, like teaching kindergarten, and she had a miscarriage or whatever, and she goes to school like the next week and some little boy was like, who's that? And she was like, who? And he was like, the little girl sitting next to you, her name's da-da-da-da. And that was the name that she was going to name her daughter.
Oh God.
She didn't know she was having a daughter, but she wanted a girl. And she had a name for a girl. And that little boy was like, yeah, she's right there. And he described what the little girl looked like. And she said that day she like had to leave school because like she never got the chance to see what her daughter looked like. She never got the chance to like know these small details about her child that little boy knew, but because she never got the chance to have her. I was like, what the fuck?
Wow, so that just goes to show you, like, all your babies are always with you.
Mm-hmm. Like, these babies choose I feel like these babies choose. Yes, they choose, and they stick with you for a while, even if something like that happens. Like, I mean, I would never want, like, it's heartbreaking to hear about some of the, stories where people lose babies or throughout the pregnancy, but them babies ain't going nowhere. You probably won't be able to ever physically touch them or hold them or anything, but like that rainbow baby that you bring in, your baby that you didn't get to have brought that baby in here and held their hand every step of the way to make sure that you could have that baby and came, and I believe stuff like that. Like,
I've heard stories like that.
We got to do an episode on what kids say,
especially with like women that have fertility issues and then they finally do have the baby.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever the case may be, they was like choose that their name, or like it's just wild to me.
Yes,
it's so wild. Speaking of babies, I feel like the next week we need to talk about reincarnation, like kids and reincarnation stories. I think that'd be so dope.
Because kids, like, another comment I seen, it was like this little 5-year-old boy told his mom, like, I'm tired of being here. This is my second time being here, and I'm tired. Like.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh, this was
dope.
Yes.
This was definitely dope.
I know this is like weird to throw in or whatever, but I knew Olivia's name before I even thought of having a baby, or even before I even knew I was pregnant.
You know what that just made me think of? So you know how women and like women's mothers and their grandmothers and the grandmothers of whatever, we're born with our eggs, essentially. Like, every egg that will ever reproduce or shed or whatever the case may be is already inside us. So, like, what if our babies and our future children that we don't know about are already, like...
They already picked us.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, well, that was it for today's series. That story episode. Oh my gosh, that got real.
I love that.
I love that too.
I'm here for it.
This is how
it was supposed to be. Amen. Come on, Lord. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for always providing.
Thank you. Because we did it. We found it.
We did. I did. Well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, that's it for today, queens and kings.
Indeedy. Thanks for joining us for another episode of laughter, a little bit of spooky, and all the things.
And make sure you follow us on all socials, and don't forget to tell a fellow king and queen that they are doing amazing.
Please.
Yes, because it's not just for the ladies here. It is just for the ladies, but we support the kings as well. So tell the king he's doing amazing.
Yeah, even if they your baby dad.
If he's doing amazing.
They be doing amazing. Yeah.
Until next time, keep your crown on straight and that wine glass full.
Love y'all.
Bye.